ओम सुमित्रिया न आप ओषधयः सन्तु दुर्मित्रियास्तस्मै सन्तु यो अस्मान् द्वेष्टियं च वयं द्विष्मः. Such a beautiful Yajurveda mantra. This is from 36th Adhyaya, mantra number 23. This is a random mantra. I was going through Yajurveda randomly. I opened one mantra, and this mantra, I got this mantra, so I thought of learning it and then also making a video to explain to you. And of course, not only this mantra, so many other mantras my Acharya has taught in the last so many years. So this mantra also my Acharya has taught. Dvesh mat karna kisi se. You should not do dvesh, have dvesh bhavana with others. And Almighty God also says, indirectly he says in this mantra, don't have dvesh bhavana, especially with those people who are dharmatma. Because God is giving a warning that if you are doing dvesh with a rishi, muni, tapasvi and dharma atma. Dharma atma means one who follows dharma, one who follows the Vedic dharma. Dharma does not mean one who follows Islam dharma or Christian dharma or Hindu dharma. Here dharma means the Vedic dharma. So if we follow dharma and if somebody is having dvesh bhavana on us, because when you are following dharma, obviously you will not have dvesh bhavana on others. But if somebody is having dvesh bhavana towards you, Almighty God will destroy them. And similarly, if you are having dvesh bhavana towards a rishi muni acharya, like today if you see, most of the people in Hindu religion, many at least 90% to my knowledge, they have dvesh bhavana towards Maharishi Dayananda Saraswati, because Maharishi Dayananda Saraswati's preachings are Vedic, and he has told the truth in his books that, that going to temple is a sin, idol worship is a sin, eating non-vegetarian food is a big sin. All these things he has written. So the Hindus who does idol worship, they have dvesh bhavana on Maharishi. So for those people also, these people must be taking this, they must take this mantra as a caution or a warning from Almighty God that kisi dharmatma se dvesh mat karna. Maharishi Dayananda Saraswati is the most respectable rishi. He actually, if Maharishi did not exist in this Kali Yuga, the Vedas would have got vanished. Actually, vanished in the sense, the amount of knowledge what Maharishi collected from Vedas and given to us, it is a big gift. Maharishi took so much of effort to compile a book called Sanskara Vidhi. Sanskara Vidhi is such a wonderful book. Maharishi took so much of effort to collect the Suksham mantras from Vedas and other Grihya Sutras to tell to the world that this is the real meaning of sanskars and this is how we must do sanskars. So his Sanskara Vidhi, the book Light of Truth, Satyartha Prakash, Rigvedadi Bhashya Bhumika, Gokarnanidhi, many other books. He has written so many books. So each and every book written by Maharishi is a very big gift to the humankind. So we must not do dvesh with such a big Maharishis. Similarly, many people have dvesh bhavana towards Sri Krishna Maharaj, especially the Jain community. I have known some of the Jain friends. I have not real friends, but I used to speak to them earlier. They do not, they tell that Sri Krishna Maharaj is a Mayavi. They speak bad about Sri Krishna Maharaj. Then I used to say that, do you know who is Sri Krishna? You do not know ABC of Sri Krishna. Why are you having this dvesh bhavana just by listening to some Jain munis who do not know anything about Sri Krishna or Vedas? And this is about Rishi munis, and also many people, Hindus, Muslims, Christians, and many other people, atheists, they hate Vedas. They have dvesh bhavana on Vedas. Having dvesh bhavana on Vedas is actually having dvesh bhavana on Paramatma, Almighty God. So God says in this mantra, don't have dvesh bhavana on Dharmatma, and we must also infer the lesson that we should not have dvesh bhavana on Vedas and Almighty God also. So the mantra says, Sumitriya na apa oshadayah santu. Maharishi Dayananda Saraswati has beautifully described this mantra. He has given a different perspective in the Bhavarth also. The meaning of the mantra is giving us some warning, and also he has given a bhavarth where Maharshi is telling some important tips for our healthy and healthy life actually. So the mantra says, Apah oshadayah nah sumitriyah. Nah means hamari, for us. Apah means prana, the prana tattva, the breathing system, the prana vayu which we are inhaling. Apah means prana also, apah means jal also, the water what we are consuming, drinking, or water we are using for cooking. Apah and oshadayah. Oshadaya means not only medicines, oshadaya means our food. See, in the Vedic dharma, the food is considered as medicine. So oshadaya means the food which is grown on the fields, like we can say rice or wheat or vegetables, all lentils, everything is a oshadi for us. So here Almighty God is giving a blessing that if you are a dharmatma, if you are following the Vedas in your life, then apah oshadayah nah sumitriyah. Sumitriya, mitra ki Sundar Mitra, Sumitra, Sundar Mitra ki tarah, they will protect you. You have a very good friend. A very good friend will always stand by you even in the most difficult times. He will always protect you. Even if you are bankrupt, you will have one phone number to call him or her, that ऐसा हो गया है, you just tell him or her, even without telling he will be with you. So similarly God says in this mantra that if you are a dharmatma, if you are following the instructions of Almighty God and adopting that in your life, then apah and oshadayah nah sumitriyah santu. All this water, pranic, the breathing, the air, the atmosphere, the food what you eat, the vegetables, the fruits, rice, ghee, dal, everything will act as if they are your best friend. Sundar Mitra ki tarah, they will protect you, they will help you. So that will be the work of all the Prakriti created things by the blessings of Almighty God, because you are a dharmatma. But if you are not a dharmatma, the mantra says Asman. Asman means here it is indicating to Ham Dharmatma. So there is, God says that you are a Dharmatma. If you are a Dharmatma, Dveshti cha yam vayam dvishmaha tasmai durmitriyah santu. One is Sumitriya, the other one is Durmitriya. The entities are same, the Vastu is same. Same water, same food, same apaha prana, and same Prakriti made articles will start when you are hating dharmatmas, dveshti, when you start hating Almighty God and Vedas, and without knowing who is Sri Krishna, who is Sri Rama, without knowing who is Maharishi, etc., and you start doing Dvesh Bhavana. And so, I have seen in my life, there are people who have not known my Acharya at all. They do not know who is my Acharya, but they have written Dvesh comments on my Acharya in my channel, in my YouTube channel. They have written bad about my Acharya without knowing my Acharya. So this Dvesh Bhavana, what Almighty God will do to them? God says in this mantra, the same Prakriti made Vastus will start acting as Durmitriya. They will Durmitri means Shatru, enemy. The same food what you eat will turn out to be your biggest enemy. The same water what you consume will turn out to be your biggest enemy. And not only drinking water. Some people, they will fall down on the river and they will die. Suddenly, they would have gone for some tour with the friends, and suddenly they are washed away in the water. This kind of things. And suddenly, apaha means also pran, also vayu. Their house is suddenly destroyed by cyclone. These kind of things will happen. So God says that never have dvesh bhavana towards Rishi, Muni, Tapasvis and Vedas and Paramatma. You do not know about any person's tapasya, why you are commenting? Suppose you know about him. For example, I have commented, I don't have dvesh bhavana, but I have commented openly about, let's say, Jaggi Vasdev. I have commented openly about, so many people like Zakir Naik, Vittal Das, Dushyant Sridhar. Many people I have made videos also, and I have deleted also. But it's not dvesh bhavana, but I have told the truth based on the Vedas. But suppose if one of them is a Vedic scholar, one of them is a real tapasvi, then God will not spare me. So without knowing the other person's tapasya, other person's knowledge, don't make your comments. If you are making comments, you must do a thorough research. I've always told, I know Jaggi Vasudev. I've been following him from 1997. 1997, I was in 12th. I think I finished my 12th standard and I started my engineering. From that day, I have been following him. And most of his videos, which you are seeing today in YouTube, this is not his style. His initial videos you should have seen. His initial, so-called pravachans you should have seen. So you know about who is that Jaggi. Many of the younger generation who knows Jaggi for the last 10 years, they do not know who is real Jaggi. So you must understand whether Jaggi is a real tapasvi or not. If you know, you're sure he is not a tapasvi, he is not a, he's not following Vedas, then you are speaking the truth, then no issues. God says that, those people who are taking the name of Almighty God and Dharma and then, blindly making people to follow their path, then you must openly, in fact, God says, Manu Bhagavan says in Manusmriti that the government must punish them severely. The Prime Minister, President must severely punish those people. But today, our Prime Minister goes to these people, so we cannot comment on that. So anyways, when you are sure about a person, then you make your comments. Otherwise, don't make DWESH, at least bad comments about them. So for those of you who have commented, if you are seeing this video and you have commented bad about Maharishi Dayananda Saraswati or my Acharya or Sri Krishna or Sri Ram, please correct, because the time will come when this mantra will surely become 100% truth in your life, where suddenly, everything will be going on perfect and suddenly something will happen and you are in a total mess, and that surely God will make that happen. So we must be very careful. This is one of the one of the meaning of this mantra. The second meaning, inner meaning also, Maharishi has written that जैसे अनुकूलता से जीते हुए इंद्रिय, so when you are indri vijay, when you have perfect control on your senses, when you are a brahmachari, then the food what you eat will act as if it is your friend. The food, the water, the atmosphere, the oshadis, the vegetables, fruits, everything will help you when you are a jitendri purush. And similarly, you must, Maharishi has also given a suggestion that you must eat and drink based on the season, based on the time. For example, now it is December month. It's getting cold everywhere. It's in the northern part of India, it's 0 degree, 2 degree, 5 degree. So based on the temperature, try to adopt your food accordingly so that your body is kept warm. And similarly, when you are in summer season, 50 degrees, 45 degrees, similarly change your change your drinking water. Try to change the style, like, in summer drink a lot of water, in winter you may not require so much of water. And similarly, in summer eat those foods which will keep you cool, and in winter eat those foods which will keep you warm. This also is an indication by God in this mantra as a bhavarth. Maharishi has written in the inner meaning of this mantra. So there are two main teachings in this mantra. Never do dvesh bhavana towards Rishi Munis, never have dvesh bhavana. If you have dvesh bhavana, then the prakriti will start acting against you. If you are following dharma, that means when you follow dharma, automatically you will have friendship bhavana towards all the people, not only with tapasvis. You will have friendship with all the normal people, even who are not tapasvis. But you will have dvesh bhavana with those people who are adharmi people. That's okay. Suppose you are following Vedas and then you see a guy who is doing adharma activity, you must have dvesh bhavana towards him, because otherwise you will become friend with him. When you become friend with adharmic people, then you will also turn adharmi slowly. So you must have dvesh bhavana with those people who are adharmis, and you must have friendship bhavana. You must have, prem bhavana with those tapasvis or even normal people who are not, bothering Rishi Munis. They are living their life, they are happily spending their life, that's okay. But they are not having dvesh bhavana towards Vedas or Paramatma or Rishi Munis, then you must also be neutral to them. This is the inner message in this mantra. When we follow this mantra in our life, like Jitendriyata ko palan karna, we must win over our senses. If we win over our senses, the food what we eat, the water what we drink, the fruits and vegetables and aushadhi, the medicine what you intake, that will also will become like your friend. Like you have for example, you have a thyroid disease, or you have a BP, or you have sugar, or you have any like a regular medicine you are taking, the regular medicine will act as if it's your friend, because you are a dharmatma, you are a jitendriya purush. But otherwise, even the regular medicine will not act as your friend, it will act as your enemy. Slowly, 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 it will reduce your inner peace. Slowly, slowly, it will give side effects also. Today, many people have this belief that by eating medicine I will get side effects. The only reason is because we are not dharmatma. When you are a dharmatma, God has created the medical science in the Vedas. So medicines will normally, my acharya gives a very good example. Suppose you have BP and you are eating, okay, you are eating the normal English medicine, not Ayurvedic medicine, then also okay. But if you are taking the BP tablet and you are doing everyday Agnihotra, you are following the dharma, everything you are doing, by eating BP tablet, your lifespan will not reduce, it will increase. My acharya gives a beautiful calculation. Suppose you are 40 years and you have got BP. If you are not taking BP tablet, you will die at 45 or 50. But if you have started taking BP tablet and you are also following the dharma, you might live up to 75 to 80 years, and remove that some 2-3 years you remove for side effect also, then also you can live up to 70-80 years without any problem. So my acharya always says that have the medicine, because medicine will increase your lifespan. The side effects will get reduced by the power of Almighty God, because you are a dharmatma, you are doing Agnihotra, you are doing everyday name jap, and you have complete shraddha, belief in that Almighty God who creates everything in this universe. So then the side effect will not matter. And also you are keeping yourself towards Almighty, your mind is focused on Acharya and Almighty God, so everything will be taken care. So this is all inner secrets in this mantra. So we must always try to follow this mantra in our life. I will post the mantras lyrics in my WhatsApp channel also. Try to ponder upon these kind of meanings on a daily basis. So if you are a Jaggi Vasudev follower, I'm sorry, I did not mean to hurt you, but I had made several videos against him in my past, like when he spoke bad about Sri Krishna, relation between Krishna and his Sri Krishna and his mother, etc. I made videos against him that and then I deleted later on, because I started getting copyrights notification from some of those people, so I started deleting those videos. So my intention is not to hurt, like you are a Jaggi's follower, so I have to hurt you. That's not my intention. My intention is you can expose false gurus, you can challenge false gurus, but never challenge a true guru. You must be humble and submissive. You can have doubts. For example, you have doubt on my acharya. Like somebody sometime back, like 1-2 weeks back, one guy sent me that Arya Samaj acharya, who is a Nyaya Darshan expert, he wants to challenge your acharya, he wants to have debate with your acharya, and your acharya is not responding in the vedmandir.com website, he told me. I said, see, the video topic itself is patience. Have patience. My acharya will reply to your acharya, and your acharya can, if my acharya allows that, okay, let's have debate, you can come there and debate with my acharya, no issues. See, because my acharya is 85 years old and he's quite weak also. He does not, for doing shastrat you must have strength also in the body, right? Because shastrat normally goes for 1 week, 3 days, 5 days, like that. When my acharya was 50 years, 60 years, 70 years, until 70 years, my acharya used to do shastrat for 1 week, 10 days also. Many Buddhist monks came, like the Dalai Lama group and other ashrams, Hindu ashrams. Those people had come to our Acharya's ashram, and after 1 week, 10 days, they did Sharanagati to my Acharya and went away. They said that, sorry, I am very sorry, I challenged you. I think I learnt a lot from you, Acharya. And one person came from Jammu, supposed to be the world's best scholar in Sanskrit, world's best scholar. He is a Vedantist, and he came to my Acharya to challenge my Acharya. And after 3 days, after 3 to 4 days talking to my Acharya, he changed everything he changed, and he completely fell on my Acharya's feet and then went away. And my Acharya also told, see, you had 3 days back when I saw you, you had so much of arrogance. Now I see you are humble. So, you know, when you speak to great scholars who are samadhist yogis, you will change your attitude. But now my acharya is old, so I don't know if my acharya will accept such a shastrat, invitation. But it's okay. Even my acharya is old, my acharya can give his knowledge. Like, you know, that person also is from Arya Samaj, but he is having, he wants to challenge my acharya on Gita and also one more topic he was telling me. I said, I cannot reply on behalf of my acharya. You wait until my acharya gives a reply in the Vedmandir.com. So always don't challenge rishi munis. You can challenge, I mean, you can do debate with rishi munis when they accept it, and also you must be humble, extremely humble, because rishi munis, they have gone to that position after their intense tapasya for thousands of years. So when you have thousands of janmas of tapasya, then your level, and the guy who is challenging, who is a Nyaya Darshan expert, he might not have a real tapasya like thousands of janmas, right? So you must be always humble with the great Rishi Munis and Tapasvis. Thank you so much. Namaste. Om.